If you're looking to level up your bass playing and dive into some essential music theory, then this video is for you. I've got an incredibly valuable exercise that will teach you how to harmonize the major scale and help you master arpeggios on the bass. Plus, stay tuned till the end of the video as I'm going to show you a more advanced version of this exercise that nobody's ever seen before. I've covered what harmonizing the major scale is and why it's the most important thing to learn in another video, which you can check out later. But really briefly, the major scale has 7 notes. From each of these notes, you can build a chord. You do this by taking a note, skipping a note, taking a note, skipping a note, and taking a note. Do this on each scale degree until you have 7 different chords. Whatever key you're in, it will be the same 7 type of chords: major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. This exercise will help you learn all of that, whilst improving your technique and learning essential arpeggio patterns. For every arpeggio, there are 3 ways you can play it: from the first finger, from the second finger, or from the little finger. This exercise uses a combination of all of those. So we're going to use the key of A major. There's the 7 notes, and then we're going to go on to the next octave. We're going to use all of those notes. So essentially what we're going to do is play each arpeggio in the key of A major. The first one going up, the next one coming down, for example. And then we'll just do that the whole way through. So let's break that down. A major, A, C sharp, E. And then we're going to come down the B minor, which is F sharp, D, B. Then we're going to go up the next chord, which is C sharp minor. So that's C sharp, E, and G sharp. Then down the next chord, which is D major. So that's A, F sharp, D. Up the next chord, which is E major, E, G sharp, and B. And then down the F sharp minor. And then the last chord is diminished. So we're going to play from the third finger. And then we're just going to finish by playing the first chord again, descending. One of the main reasons to play exercises like this is to focus on your technique. So as you're playing this exercise, make sure you've got nice curved fingers. If you spot any fingers that are collapsing in on themselves, like the joints going this way, I find the third finger is the worst for this. If you see it going like this, just try and pop it back up. A lot of the time that means you're using too much pressure, so just maybe try and lighten your touch. So also you want to keep your wrist straight as well. Try and avoid any huge bends like this. You want to try and keep it as straight as possible. If you've been playing for a while, you might have come across this exercise before, but I've also created this advanced version, which I don't think I've seen before, so give this a try. So it's the same premise, but instead of playing up 1 octave, we're going to play up 2 octaves for every arpeggio, and then down 2 octaves for every arpeggio. Every time we start an arpeggio to ascend, we start with the little finger for the first octave, and then for the next octave, start with a second finger. So it's little finger, second finger. So that would be the A major, and then we're going to descend down the B minor. So we're going to use that second finger position again, and then the little finger position again. So the first bit would be, and here's the full exercise. If you're interested in getting a PDF of this exercise or the first exercise, just drop me a mail here and I'll send you it over. In this video, I go into way more detail about harmonizing the major scale, so give it a watch. Thanks very much.